This is Derek Williams, and I just saw on the news about fights breaking out across the malls across the country. How true the story is, I don't know, but the pictures, they don't lie. And the thing that's disturbing to me the most is these are black children. These are black people. I remember back in the 80s when the movie Mad Max came out. They did a remake of the movie, but the movie with Mel Gibson originally came out back in the 80s. And while I was watching that movie at the time, I thought to myself, wow, society would never get that barbaric or that savage. There was another movie by Kurt Russell called Escape from New York. And at that time, when you watch these movies, you just thought to yourself, you said, man, people will not get that ignorant or that dark in their minds. But I'm addressing this to black parents and black elders. We have come, you know what, I wanted to hold back because some people say, oh, he's trying to be uppity, or he's trying to be, or who do you think he is? This kind of thing. When you point out serious flaws in the way people think and their attitude. But I thought about that. It's not that I'm trying to be up here. It's just that people are content with being down here, with the way they think, with their mentality. And the first thing they say to oh, you criticizing or you judging. Well, listen. If the shoe fits, wear it. I ride on public transit just about every day, and I see some of the most ignorant behavior, not just coming from children, but I'm talking about coming from adults. Ignorant. People won't even let a woman who has 2 children in a carriage, won't even let them sit down. Then you got young people literally cussing in front of older people or fighting, or no regard for older people. I remember when I was young and we cut up, but not to the extent that these children are cutting up now. And we would, the moment we saw adults, cool out. Because we had that much respect. Now there is zero respect in society now. And I'm talking about I'm talking about the older people. They are the ones who you can tell they do have some concern, or it does bother them, they shrivel up over in the corner or where they sitting at. I seen children play and be disrespectful while their mother is sitting right there next to an older person and they'll see that their child behavior is bothering this lady or this man, and they won't even stop them. They'll just turn around and say, oh, such just stop, and go right back on their phones. This is where we at now. If you're content with being ignorant, if I'm old, he's old. I have zero respect for somebody who's of age, who likes or who is complacent with dealing with ignorance. It is your responsibility, it is your duty, because you have gotten the age that you've gotten, to teach young people how to be respectful. But how can you teach young people how to be respectful when you're not respectful yourself, when you ignorant yourself, or when you trying to recapture some years or something. I don't know what it is. But it starts with us. And I'm talking about people my age. See, the thing about me is I'm nearly 50 years old. And I'm not trying to be 25 again. I'm not trying to be 40 years again. I have, through the course of the natural process that the Creator has put for each and every one of us, I have become 50 years old. And I hope that I become 90 years old. But in that process, I'm supposed to become wise, not stupid, not ignorant. And I just can't hold it in no more. How could you relish or take or be gleeful about being ignorant? Somebody gets robbed. One of my Facebook members who I watched grow up as a child. And I from what I've seen from Facebook, he has grown into a very, very mature young man. His cousins got robbed. Guns stuck in their face. And for what? These kind of acts are disturbing. I am so dismayed. I am so disenchanted with the way people act, especially people of age. Especially people of age. And I'll tell you something. If we don't check this younger generation, then it really is lost. Then you really need to go find your cave and go hide in it. Because that's what it's coming to. And if I've offended anybody, and if something has offended you, then maybe the shoe fits. And that's the beginning of change. Because we all need to change. We all got doodle with us, and we all need to get it together. This is Derek Williams, and this is my Reentry Journal.